Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Journeyman Football Manager with Zebu Nation. And here we are at the mid-season review for the Wolves of Wolverhampton. Our third season as a journeyman coach, our second season with the Wolves, second full season anyway. And I guess first we'll look at how we're doing as a journeyman coach. And so far, not a lot's happening on the journeyman front. We've been linked to a couple of jobs in the news, in the media, but nothing real substantial and nothing outside of our own division, our own league. So I don't really know that I want to take a lateral. There aren't really many teams that I think would be better than the Wolves, and I'm already building this team, so why start all over again at another team within the league? So, I mean, maybe there's some teams that could give us a little bit more resources than the Wolves, but not much, I don't think. Unless it's a Premier League team that dropped down, then maybe that's something to think about. But for now, we're good with the Wolves, and we're very stable here, no problems, and we're going to continue on for as long as our contract is, which how long is our contract? Until 2020, so we're looking very strong there. All right, so we're at mid-season, just about mid-season anyway. We got 20 games in the books. I guess we'll look at the competitions and see where we're at. We're currently in 7th place, 1 point out of the playoffs, but that's going to be rectified pretty soon. I think if we win one game, we're back up in the mix, back up here and tied for 3rd place. 2nd place is well within reach, only 37 points, only 4 points separating us from automatic promotion. So we're in the thick of it, even though currently we're in 7th place. It's not really a big deal. We can make a small run and really, push for this automatic promotion. That's what I'm looking for this season. So schedule-wise, we're also looking pretty good. We've had a very good run of form. You look at our last 10 games, only 1 loss in our last 10 games. So we're 6 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss in the last 10. That's pretty good. Can't get much better than that. So we are definitely playing very well. We're definitely, on the upward trend. And really the best game that we played was in this EFL Cup that we're going to show today. Today we're going to show the quarterfinal. This is the farthest I've ever gotten in one of these English Cups is the quarterfinals here. We're going to be playing Liverpool, which you probably know is a pretty big team in the Premier League. I think they're currently in 3rd place, so that makes them, one of the best teams in the world. Honestly, if they're that high up in the Premier League, they're up there in the top 25 teams in the world. So it's going to be a tough challenge. But in our previous EFL Cup, in the 4th round, we dominated Southampton, which is also a Premier League team. They're 9th currently in the Premier League, so they're not like a shoddy Premier League team. They're actually pretty good. And we handled them pretty efficiently, pretty effectively. We had a lot of possession in that game, and I would show the highlights of that game, but those highlights are really long because we played a possession style against Southampton. Like, there's a lot of build-up to these goals, so I don't necessarily want to show them, but just, I guess we can look at the stats from the game. You can see we rated pretty highly, a lot of 7s, 8.7 for our fullback, Luke Garbett, 8.3 for Connor Cody, 8.8 for Simone Gantz, our striker. So we just played really, really well and kept their ratings pretty low. And, it gave me a lot of confidence that this team is ready for the Premier League. Maybe not, as they're currently constructed, but they've got the building blocks. They've got the framework to get us to the Premier League. And we've got some players who can compete at that level. I'm sure once we get there, we'll get that influx of cash and we'll have to bring in some higher quality players. But I think we definitely have the foundation to get us there, and that's what's very important. Now, we're going to have another stiff test today against Liverpool, but we'll get to that matchup in a bit. First off, I guess we can look back at the competitions, we can look at our stats and see where we're at within the league, see how we're performing on many different levels here. And first and foremost, goal scoring is way up from last season. We're first in the league with 35 goals in 20 matches. That was a huge improvement that I wanted this season. It was just scoring more goals, and we've definitely done that up to this mid-season point. And that's really what's been fueling our progress up the league. Now, we haven't been as consistent as I'd like, especially earlier in the season, and that's primarily due to our defense, and we'll see that in a minute. Now, headers-wise, we're still second place. I mean, that's just what I like to do. I like to win a lot of headers. 63% of headers won. That's good enough. Average possession, this was another thing we wanted to improve this season. We're tied for fourth QPR with 53.7% possession. So, we're dominating the ball. Even when we're not playing control style, we're still holding on to the ball, passing pretty well, and just keeping possession. And that's led to the increase in offense and increase in goals. So very happy about that. Tackles won. We're not on this list, and that's not good. Our tackle percentage ratio is low, so our defense is just not quite there for some reasons. And you can see here in least conceded goals, we're tied for 7th with 21 goals in 20 matches. It's not terrible. I mean, at least we're on the list. But last season we were much higher on the list, and basically allowing a goal a game is not ideal. It's sort of minimum acceptable level is scoring a goal, allowing a goal a game. So, the good news is we're scoring nearly 2 goals a game, so that that helps us stay on the winning track, but it can lead to inconsistencies and can lead to anytime you allow a goal, bad news happens. So our defense is not as good as it was last year, but our offense is much better. And I guess offense wins matches, I suppose. But, we'll see how that bears out for the rest of the season. Most shutouts, again, nowhere on this list. We've been moving our goalkeepers in and out, so none of them have had a ton of chances to get up on this list. These goalkeepers have all played 20 matches. Well, maybe not. This is a team concept. So team-wise, we're not doing well. Goalkeeper-wise, so we have some young goalkeepers. We'll have to think about moving them into the starting lineup, but not this season. This season's a little too important. We got to think about promotion, so we need those steady, older hands at the wheel. Most fouls, this is another problem this season. Second place in the league, 279 fouls in 20 matches. That's a lot. I mean, it seems like a lot, and it's a lot. We got 41 yellow cards. That's really high. Only 1 red card, but still the 41 yellow cards have really added up, and it's been a problem this season. A lot of fouls. And when you add that to our tackle percentage, that's not good. We're not tackling. We're just sort of running guys over and hoping the ref doesn't call it. Most pass completions, again, this stat doesn't jive well with the rest of our stats. We're, leading, well, not leading, but we're high up in the league in possession, tied for 4th, but our passes are not even on the list. We're not even in the top 8 in passing. So, what are we doing? Are we dribbling with the ball too much? I don't know. But whatever we're doing, it's working, I guess, but I would love to see this pass completion ratio get up that higher. Maybe we're being a little too aggressive, a little too much counterattack. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. But I would really like to see this pass completion ratio a little higher. Most passes completed, or no, most crosses completed, we're down to 6th. Last year we were pretty high in the league. I think we were 2nd in the league in crosses completed. This isn't bad. 11% is not real good, honestly, but it's it's up there in the league, so I guess it can't be terrible. But we have had some issues at fullback this year. All the fouls, all the yellow cards. We've had to switch players in and out. Had some injuries. Had some complaints from players about playing time. So our fullbacks haven't had a chance to be consistent. And I think that's led a little bit to our drop in crossing here in percentage. And that could honestly be part of our passing problems, part of our tackling problems as well. Because the fullbacks are so key to the diamond formation that how they go really dictates how the rest of the team goes. And then hitting the target, this is one that really surprised me. We're not on the list here. And last season we were number 1. That was our one stat that was at the top of the league. So it's odd that we have way more goals than last season, but our shooting percentage is much less. So I suppose that means we're getting more opportunities, but I'd like to still have that high shooting percentage so that we know we're putting shots on target. So I don't know. We're scoring goals, so that's good. How we're doing it is still a little bit of a mystery, other than we've got a bevy of really talented strikers this year, so I guess they're just doing it on their own. Give them the ball and let them score, I guess, is what we're doing. So I don't know if that's a great team concept, but it's working for now. So that's good. All right. Let's see. Anything else we want to look at here? Let's go down the checklist before we do anything else. How about that? Go to finances. We're looking pretty good financially. 16 million in the bank. Now, as you can see, there's kind of a steady decline here in our revenue. I'm not sure where that's coming from. I think that's just coming from our high payroll. Even though we're under budget, whoever set that budget didn't really consider the team's finances. So we are losing money. We've lost 13 million this season, which I'm not thrilled at, but I don't know how to do otherwise. Unless we get, a bigger stadium or something like that. I don't think we have the finances to build a new stadium. I don't know that they want to move out of Molyneux anyway, so we'd have to expand the stadium, and I don't think that's going to be a possibility until we get into the Premier League. So we're just going to have to make do with transfers and things like that. And, selling players and getting good deals. It's kind of the life of this team at the moment, but we're making it work, so that's no problem. Board-wise, job security is very good. 60% last I checked. Yeah, very secure at 60%. We just got them to upgrade our youth facilities again, so that's awesome. We can keep building the team with youth and keep our young players fit and strong and, growing, so that's good. Anything else? We can look at the club. We're still 3 stars. We have secure finances. We're not rich any longer, but we are still secure. Top goal scorer currently, Simone Gantz and Dimitris Diamantakos. 10 goals apiece, so that's good. Our 2 top strikers are scoring. Most assists, Ekpom. Very good there with 8. Most players of the match, Gantz and Diamantakos with 3 each. So we're looking pretty good. Our strikers are really playing well. Most assists, most goals. I guess we can look at the stats, the individual stats for our squad. See, Danny Bath has been in 18 games. Started 18, came as a substitute in 2. So that's all 20 of our matches. Danny Bath, good, solid player. Connor Cody, McGinn. Ikem has played 15 games this season. Our tribute season for Carl, he's playing pretty well, well enough to keep us in the playoff mix, so that's good. Everybody else on the team, our starters have been starting. Not a lot of injuries this season, so we're very thankful for that. Goals, these are just league goals, so Diamantakos has 10 and Gantz has 8 in the league. And then our midfielders, McGinn and Walker, again chipping in with 4 goals apiece. That's so good to have our midfield scoring goals. It just gives us a lot of firepower. We don't have to rely just on our 2 strikers. Akpom has come off the bench for 4 goals. Deco's come off the bench for 2 goals. So again, our strikers are performing well and getting us, assists from the midfield. So very happy about that. Speaking of assists, Gantz, backup striker, 4 assists. That's pretty good. Gantz is our starting striker. Akpom is our backup striker. So again, it's our strikers doing a lot of damage here, getting goals and assists, looking very good. Yorfa, our right fullback with 4 assists. Walker, Garbett. Walker, he's our advanced midfielder, so it's, he's having another great season. He was player of the year last year in the league, so he's coming on. His stats are pretty much the same. I think he had something like 9 goals, 8 assists last year, so he's got, 4 and 3 at just about the midpoint, so he's right on track. Passing wise, our passing numbers are pretty good, 80%, lots of 80%, so we're looking good. Tackling, the players who haven't played much have the best tackling percentage, best tackling numbers. Anyway, Luke Garbett and Yorfa, our fullbacks, are doing the best. So that's good. Dribbling percentage, who cares? Shot percentage, Diamantakos was 62%. It's a little low for our best player. These other guys have hardly played any games, so that doesn't really count. Yellow cards, Connor Cody has been just a roughneck this season. 8 yellow cards. Saiz also 5 yellow cards. He's currently suspended, so we got that problem to deal with. Garbett, Marshall, Matuchik. Matuchik has only played in 10 games, and he's got 3 yellow cards. He's a little bit disgruntled. He kind of wants to be traded. He's no longer a starter. He's getting older. He's been replaced in the lineup, so he's not incredibly happy. But other than that, we're looking pretty good. Only 1 yellow card one red card from Garbett. He's not excited about that. Average rating-wise, we're looking really good. Yorfa, playing out of his mind right now, 7.4 rating. As he's only played in 11 games. That's strange. I guess he was injured earlier in this season, and he's been kind of not replaced, but who is it? Not Walker. It's Marshall. Marshall has been down here asking for more playing time, and I'm really, kind of a dummy to be playing him over Yorfa when Yorfa's our highest rated player, and Marshall's only 6.8 rating. So I don't know. I might just have to break my promise to Marshall, or maybe I can play him at advanced playmaker. I don't know. Been a lot of complaints this season. I haven't been happy about that. Team unity is not at an all-time high, and I've noticed that this league in particular seems like it's full of a lot of players who get upset very easily, and I don't know what that is. Like in the MLS, it's different, because players kind of know their place, and many of them are replaceable. So you can, there's no room for being a disgruntled player in the MLS, because if you're disgruntled, you can just be gotten rid of. So up here in this league, they've got a little bit more options. They can go up a division, they can go down a division and still get paid. They can go to Europe, they can go to the MLS. So they got a lot of options, so they can afford to be a little bit more picky where they play, and they can complain a little more. I think that's what's happening here in this league. But it's been a little bit of a struggle to keep all of our players happy. As you notice, even one of our top players here, Jamie Walker, the 25-year-old Scotsman, who's now an international player for Scotland. He's got 6 caps at only 25 years old. He's unhappy right now because he thinks the club is underachieving, and maybe he's right a little bit, but I don't like seeing one of our best players who's playing all the time, to see him disgruntled. I think kind of hurts the team morale. So I don't know what to do about that. Hopefully we can just win, and that will take care of itself. All right. So we've gone through just about everything we can go through. Competitions-wise, we are in the quarterfinals of the EFL Cup. A lot of big names still in this competition. It's Arsenal versus West Ham, Wolves versus Liverpool, Watford versus Man United, and Chelsea just beat Burnley 2-0. Burnley, look at that, up there 8th in the Premier League, so they're doing pretty well. But yeah, it's basically us and a bunch of Premier League teams. West Ham is currently the top of our league, correct? Yeah, they're first in the Sky Bet. I think they were dropped last season. Yeah, they were relegated last season from the Premier League. So it's basically a bunch of us and a bunch of Premier League teams. So let's see what we can do. Get to the match preview. View the stage here. Wolves versus Liverpool. We're, what, 3-1 underdogs, basically. So it's not looking too good for us. But you know what? We got hope. We got a chance. Let's see who they brought in. They're bringing back old Daniel Sturridge. That's good. Only 7 appearances this year for Daniel. I think they're trying to phase him out and get rid of him. But, you know, he's still good enough for cup competitions. Burke. Seiko, Matip. I don't know any of these player names other than Sturridge, so it's not really helping me out at all. Oh, there's Wijnaldum. I know that name. But everybody else I don't really know. So that's not helping me out. We can look at their team selection maybe. That'll help. Yeah, so they're really good. Look at all these stars that they've got. You know, they've got one ineligible player here, Cresswell, so they'll have to replace him. Michael Keane is a bit tired, so maybe they won't play him. Suso and Lalina are tired, so maybe they'll play some of their reserves. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like they will, because this is a different lineup than what they've had. But still, even their reserves are good enough to be starters on our team. So it's going to be a difficult match. If you look at our team selection here. You know, we've got a few players who could play, or a few players who could be reserves on their team, honestly. Yorfa, of course, maybe Garbett, McGinn, Diamantakos. They could all, you know, be reserves for a Premier League team, but can our team beat theirs? I don't know. Let's look at our lineup here. We got a Chem in goal, of course. Yorfa and Garbett, our starting fullbacks, are back and playing well. Now we're going to play Ebanks, Landell at the right central defense with Danny Bath on the left. Take a drink there. Now our one chink in the armor right now is we're going to have to play the youngster Akil Rahman, 19-year-old defensive midfielder. He's not feeling real good right now. I think he's a little bit tired. But, you know, some of his stats are going up, some of his stats are going down. That's kind of what you see sometimes with these young players. Mid-season, they hit that wall, you know, and he needs some rest. But he's the most fit and the most match fit, namely because Romain Saiss is suspended for this game. Now, we could move Connor Cody down there, but Connor Cody has been playing so well in the central midfield, I don't want to break his flow. We have Matuchik coming off the bench, but Matuchik is not match fit, so I'd rather have a match fit player in there. And, you know, Rahman, this will be a good test for him. He's got good physical stats, so he should be able to keep up physically. It's just a matter of, does he make any mistakes that cost us goals? Hopefully not. And as I mentioned, Cody and McGinn in the midfield. Gideon Zelalem has been playing really well lately. So I'm going to give him the start there over Walker, who's been a little tired, a little disgruntled. And we're going to let Walker come off the bench, keep Zelalem in there. And then Gantz and Diamantakos at the strikers. So we're playing basically our starting lineup. We played a game just 3 days ago, so we're a little bit tired, but we're good enough to go, I think. So let's submit the team. You know, when you get into the quarterfinals, it's time to get serious and time to, you know, play your full team. So let's go. Let's win this one. The absence of Saiss is sure to be felt. How hard will it be without his services? We look good in training and prepared for this eventuality. It's not the best weather for soccer out there. How will the conditions affect your performance? My players can adapt to any situation. Do you feel your ambitions for the club are matched by the chairman? This is from the, I've never seen this newspaper before, the Express and Star. Luke Kearney. Friendly and good-natured, good-humored. All right, well, that's good in a reporter, I guess. His relationship to us is respectful. So I'll answer his question. I do, yes. Our discussions are often creative. And there are a lot of good ideas floated, which promise good things for the future. Sure, why not? How important is the role of Damien Aspen will play after signing his new contract? Who's Damian Aspen? Oh, he's our last transfer. We didn't go through the transfer budget, but he's the only guy that we signed recently. A 17-year-old. I just picked him up, sent him straight to the minor leagues. Basically, he showed good potential. We needed some midfield, advanced midfield type players. So I don't know. I just picked him up. Like, whatever. It's fine. I'm very pleased. He's a tremendous young player who will be extremely important for us. Yeah, I think people might need to temper their expectations for him short term. He's got superb potential and but has a lot of work ahead of him. That sounds like the best way to go. All right, so they're going for the 4-2-3-1. We of course have the diamond formation. That's good. Let's go advanced. Ooh, okay. Let's close down on these guys. Looks like they might be sending Osaka forward. So let's see what we can do here. Maybe we'll keep an eye on Osaka. Just in case. He might be playing like a wingback role. But we'll see. All right, go out there and impress me. We're playing the counter. We're not deep counter. We're sort of, it's almost like a standard formation that we're playing, but just with a little bit of counter-attack principles. I like to start out the game that way and see what the opponent's going to do to us and try to just not get scored on early, basically. So here comes the downpour. Playing at home at Molyneux. Sellout crowd, of course. The Jumbotron running there in the background. There's Sturridge. All right. So they've got... Oh, bad turnover there. Garbett trying to turn it into immediate offense. Diamantakos looking. Centers. Mignolet is there. I recognize a lot of these names because Liverpool is the only Premier League team I've ever played. It's Korea. Now that I'm seeing them in the match, I'm starting to remember the names. I did a weird experiment. Oh, here's McGinn with the corner. No good. I did a weird experiment where I tried to see... Oh. Lay's looking a little shaky there. I tried to see how far I could get in the Premier League playing like an all-out offense. Foul! Oh, Landell. Dang it. Playing an all-out offensive formation with... I had four advanced forwards and one striker up top. So it was like, left wing, right wing, two central attacking midfielders, and a striker up top. Daniel Sturridge was my striker that I kept up top. And we scored a lot of goals that season. I didn't play out a full season because, I don't know, I got bored with it or something. Oh, there's a rough tackle. Here we go, starting the counterattack. Nobody's there on the counterattack, so that was not great. But we're holding our own. There's been lots of corners and stuff, but it doesn't seem like they're dominating. Looking at the stats, their possession looks pretty equal. Ratings are okay. Nobody's real bad. Here we go. Garbett with the free kick. Sends it just launching over the goal. That's no good. But 26 minutes down, and it's still 0-0, so we're looking all right here. I'm okay with this. I assume it's still a single knockout, right? I don't think it's home and home or anything like that. I didn't look at the rules. Hopefully they don't switch it up in the quarterfinals and suddenly we got to play 2 games against these guys. So there we go. We might be the underdogs here, but the fans are expecting a certain level of commitment. All right. So passionately, if we can get us the goal, I make us a favorite to win. Go out there and make it happen. I guess we'll stick to the counterattack. It's not pretty, but it's working. We could try our control game, but I don't know that I want to do that. Liverpool looks like they're extending their defense pretty well. So we'll see how that goes. We might be able to beat them downfield. I don't know. Here's Mignolet. Jeez, he booted the crap out of that one. Liverpool might get a good opportunity here. There's Sturridge. Defense is looking pretty good. Their fullbacks have now come into play. Oh, shikes. All right, there's Sturridge scoring on kind of a lucky goal. I'm going to pause that. We're going to have to go, I think, go with our control game and see how that works for us. See if we can generate a goal. If that doesn't work, then we'll have to go out attacking. We'll see if they back off or not and allow us to possess the ball. So here's Markovic, sends it forward. Korea gets tripped in the box, and Sturridge is just kind of there, luckily, to kind of pick up the garbage, and Akem can't react quick enough to that. So here we are now, a free kick from Liverpool. We don't need them going up 2 on us. That would be disastrous. Korea with a shot wide. Ran into the microphone there. Yeah, so things aren't looking great at the moment. 49 minutes down. We still got a lot of time left. Got some poor ratings from our attackers. 6.4, 6.2, 6.4 for our 3 up front players. That's not good. There's a steal from Yorfa to Gantz. Yorfa again settles it down for Cody. Rahman passes up to Gantz. Gantz tries it forward to Diamantakos using that speed. The defensive forward gets out. Goalkeeper makes the save. Not happy about that. Now here's Liverpool on the counterattack, but we stifle that. So we got a good attack out of that one. Here we are now with throw-in. Yorfa on the near side. Back to Rahman. Back to Yorfa. Dribbles inside. Centers it. Diamantakos again with the shot straight at Mignolet. Makes the save. So this is good. Our possession style is starting to work. We're starting to get some chances, but our ratings are still very poor. Here's Garbett now on our side of the field with a throw-in on the far side. Rahman to Cody. Zelalem at midfield sends it forward. Diamantakos again. He's got that speed. Can he center it? He centers it to Gantz with the header just over the net. All right, this is good. It's looking good. We're getting our opportunities. Let's just give the boys a little pep talk here. Let's calmly tell them to concentrate. All right, here's Liverpool trying to start a counterattack. There's a foul up on the back end by our defense. Here's Turner with the shot. Akem makes a diving save. Nice play. Good man. Needed that one to stay in the game. Here's a corner now on the near side for Liverpool. Wilshere takes it, lofts it high in the air. Akem is there to grab it. No problems. A little bit of traffic in front of him, but he grabs it. Here we are. There's Osaka sending one deep, but Yorfa's there on the defense at the midfield, looking for some place to pass it. Gets it up to Cody. Cody back to Yorfa. Yorfa down the sideline, triple covered. Centers it to McGinn. McGinn back to Yorfa out wide. Great play. Yorfa, can he get around his man? He centers it forward. There is Diamantakos. What a play. The defensive forward scores again his 11th goal of the season. What a play. Yorfa has just been playing so well. I don't know why I substitute him out, but there he is. He's the catalyst we've been missing at the early part of the season when he was injured. But now he's back and playing better than ever. So there we go. This is why I say that this team looks poised. I mean, look at what we're doing. This is Liverpool. 1-1 against Liverpool. We've been dominating the second half. So this is outstanding. Here's Yorfa with the throw-in to Ebanks Landell. Drops it back to Akem. Going to restart things. Oh, a short pass to Bath. And then Bath just boots it forward. Diamantakos heads it down. Gantz can't recover it, and Liverpool now looks to build up an attack. Pizzella down to Wilson, heads it on to Turner. Great play there. Turner one-on-one with Akem, and Akem makes the stop again. Carl, my man. Playing well. Here we are. Crowd's a bit nervous here. 76 minutes down. Header off the post. Cody has to just head it out of bounds. That was danger. All right. We're going to have to make some substitutions here. Garbett is tired. Got a pretty good rating, though. I think we're going to bring in Walker for Zelalem. Zelalem's not looking too good. McGinn is tired, but I think we'll leave him in there for now. We don't have a substitute on the bench, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, we do. We have Rob Hunt, who could come in for Garbutt. Rob Hunt is just sort of a utilitarian dude. He can play left or right, but he's not particularly good. But Garbutt hasn't been particularly good either. We'll let him play it out. We could bring in Akpom. No, his stats are all going down too. For Gantz, Gantz is still our dude. He's still playing well. Look at that determination off the ball. So we'll keep him. You know what? I know what we'll do. We'll make him a poacher. We'll see if we can get a goal off that back line. Now that we're playing the possession style, we can move him to poacher, and he can be a little bit more effective there. It's a corner kick on the far side. Wilson gathers it in for Liverpool. Wilshere centers it. Dang it! Our defense. What happened? We slacked off. No, he was offsides. Offsides. Turner, get out of there. That's why our defense slacked off, because they had a man offsides. All right. So here we go. Bringing in Walker. Bringing in the Scotsman. Let's see what he can do. Diamantakos. Walker's making a run. Walker, they get it to him. Centers to Cody. Cody up to Yorfer. He looked a bit offsides. That's not really his game, honestly. Took an ill-advised shot there. All right, we're going down the left-hand side. Let's see what's happening here. Ebanks Landell still playing strong in the air. Liverpool looking to get that go-ahead goal. Now they're going to get a corner out of it, though. The ball deflects off the defense. The match is coming down to the end. 84 minutes. This is really tight. Wilshere on the near side corner. Rahman heads it out. Landell trying to chase it down, but Markovic gets there. Drops it back to Osaka, who sends it forward to Turner. Bath wins the header, and the attack grinds to a halt right there. Still thinking about substitute. Here's Garbutt with the free kick. Over the freaking post. All right, Garbutt. That's enough out of you. We're going to bring in Hunt in for Garbutt. He's just about tired. Anybody else? I don't know. Akpom does have that pace. Gantz is no slouch either. He's got 14 pace. I don't know. We'll keep it there. We'll just bring in Hunt and see what he can do out there. So a little bit of energy at the wings, at the fullback position. Hopefully he doesn't make any crucial mistakes. There, Wolf. That flew by. We can be pleased with the efforts of the team today. Can we? I'm going to ask. Okay. I'm very happy with the way things are going. Keep it up, guys. Do we play extra time now? What's happening? I don't see any. Oh, there it is. Start extra time. Okay, so yes, we do start extra time. All right. I guess I should have kept in my my penalty takers. Ouch. There's a foul from Connor Cody. That's what he does best, but he did not have a problem there. Hunt, nice header out to Rahman. Rahman leading the charge, sends it forward to Gantz. Can he beat Pizzella? He cannot. It's a good attempt, though. Good attempt. Cody is extremely tired. Hunt into Rahman to McGinn. Walker doesn't get to the ball. Turner gets dispossessed, though, and Walker has it forward to Gantz. Gantz heads it back to Rahman. Rahman plays it to Cody. Cody out wide to Yorfa. This could be something. No, Yorfa heads it into Gantz. Gantz has it into McGinn to Walker. Walker to Diamantakos. Whoa. That should have been a goal, boys. That should have been a goal. All right, here we go. Here we are, corner from McGinn. Barely any time has gone by in this second half. Gantz tracks it down. Nowhere to go with the ball, though. He just bounces it off the defender for a throw-in on the near side. He's still got to think about subbing out for Cody or McGinn. Let's look at penalty taking. 10 for McGinn. 11 for Cody. Do we have anybody? How's Matuchik? What's his penalties? 11. So we can sub him in freely for either one of these dudes. I think we will for Cody. Yeah, he can be central midfield. That's fine. Put him on defense just to change things up a little bit. Again, should be playing box to box. I don't know why he was playing the deep lying playmaker. Didn't set that up very well, but there we go. All right, let's go. Our third substitute has been made. Bring in Matuchik. Wilshire here with a free kick into the box. Yorfa heads it out. There's Diamantakos. Oh, he's got a man free. Send it downfield for Gantz. Terrible defense by Liverpool. Here's Gantz one-on-one. Oh, he sends it over the net. Come on, boy. Come on. That was your time to shine. It could have been a better pass by Diamantakos, honestly. But there we go. End of the first half of extra time. All right, boys. Gantz is still our worst-rated player. Start extra time here. Gantz to Walker to Hunt to Bath. Bath is going to settle it down there. Gets it to Walker. Looks like they're playing forward more, but they're keeping their central defense back. Diamantakos wins the header to Gantz. Gantz gets tackled in the box. Risky tackle by Sacco with the yellow card. And he was in the box. You know, that could have been a penalty, but very skillful tackle on his part. Hunt wins the header again. Hunt playing well out there on that left side. He's a little nervous about making that substitute, but he's played okay. Walker now to Rahman. Rahman is too forward. Rahman, that's not your play, my man. It's not your play. All right, but he wins it back, sort of. I think Rahman and Matuchik are kind of getting in each other's way right now. What is Rahman? We'll put. Oh, he's a ball-winning midfielder in support. Let's see. Walker has it now. Gantz, can he get it forward? No, he cannot. Diamantakos is just about offside. There's Walker, gets it forward to Gantz. Can Gantz get it? Diamantakos, I don't know what he's doing up there. Oh, get it out wide, Walker. Nope. Rahman playing too far forward. Matuchik playing too far back, but I guess that's the mistake I made. Yorfa now. Yorfa's in position. Sends it wide to Diamantakos. That was a terrible cross. I'm getting flustered here with the commentary. If that was a better cross, a low cross, that was a goal. He had 3 guys rush in the front of the net, and he lobs it forward. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But everybody's real tired at the moment. It looks like we're playing for penalty shootouts. Here's Wijnaldum. Here's McGinn with the free kick. Can we win it on the free kick? Nope. Up and over. 1 minute left of stoppage time, and this should do it after this free kick from Minolet. Sends it downfield. Riesel beats Hunt, but then Hunt tackles him out of touch. Good man. 1:20 and 25 seconds, so about 30 seconds left. Matuchik gets to the ball to Diamantakos. Can he send it forward? Here's Gantz on the run. Can we? Oh, offsides. Offsides. That would have been a dramatic last-minute goal. Here we are now. Turner trying to split the defense. Ebanks Landell still playing strong on the back line. He's had a lot of interceptions and a lot of headers today in this game, so he's played very well. And here we are now. 0-0 in the overtime, so we go to penalty shootouts. Let's see. Who do we got here? We got Walker, Gantz, Marshall, Garbett, Matuchik. Now, let's auto pick here. Add in a Chem. So now we got Walker, Gantz, Matuchik, McGinn, Yorfa. Yeah, I guess that's kind of what we got. Walker, Gantz, Diamantakos. Diamantakos should go up here ahead of Yorfa. For sure. I mean, we want to win it in our top 5. That's no doubt about that. So, yeah, we'll go with this. And, yeah. Start the penalty shootout. All right. Got Diamantakos as our anchor man of the top 5. Here we go. Wilson versus Ikem. Can we get the stop? There it is, off the post. Or the crossbar, I should say. Ikem was there anyway. Nice. Here's Walker now. Come on, Walker. Disgruntled man slots it in the left corner. Looking good, looking strong. Up 1-0. This is what we're looking for. Here's Wilshire against Ikem. Wilshire with the left foot slots it past Ikem. Looked like a stoppable ball. Ikem is kind of upset with himself there. Here's Gantz now. The striker who's had a bad game, but he sends it in anyway. The goalkeeper gets a hand on it. Here's Turner now, facing down the pink-suited Carl Ikem. That was a slow ball, but he makes it in. It's 2-2. Matuchik now. Matuchik sends it. Oh, upper corner. That was a difficult shot. The goalkeeper guessed right, but just missed it. Up 3-2 now. Wijnaldum. Sends it into the far right corner. Ties it up. 2 shots left for the Wolves. 3-3. Here's McGinn. McGinn past the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper again guesses the right direction, but can't make the save. Now 4-3. If we make this stop, we win. Markovic took Ikem with the stop. Ikem. Carl comes up huge. Sends us to the semifinals of the EFL Cup. What a match, boys. What a match. I think we can be pleased with that. That was really special. Nobody gave us a chance. Congratulations. Here's our tunnel interview with the devious Anita Minkeva from ESPN FC. What is with these ESPN FC people? They are all devious. Anyway, not many people were predicting that outcome before the game, but you took them all the way to penalty kicks and got the win. You must be delighted. The players worked their tails off and kept their nerve when it mattered. They are all heroes today. So we are the giant killers of the EFL Cup, besting Liverpool in a shootout. 4-3? Sure. Does it say here? Doesn't say here. Anyway, yeah, great game. Let's take a look at the analysis. Ikem has no rating, apparently. No analysis for him. But yeah, there's Ebanks Landell with 18 interceptions, a lot of headers. Player of the match goes to Yorfa. Ran a great distance there. Our defense played well. Look at Rahman, the youngster, with 16 interceptions. Good passing from our midfield. Simone Gantz was the one drawback. You know, having... Well, he still had 2 chances. That's pretty good, but I don't know, not great enough. Diamantakos ran a lot, I guess. Not going to mention the goal he scored, I suppose, but whatever. You report what you want to report. Ratings, there's Yorfa with 8.6 rating. And look at our central defense, played strong, 7.1, 7.2 ratings. Rahman, 19-year-old defensive midfielder, 7.1 rating, great play. And then Diamantakos, he was all over the field. He was making lots of plays out there, causing them all kinds of headaches, 7.5 rating. Good job for him. Now, their defense played well. Also, Matip and Sacco played very well. The rest of their team was pretty average. pretty average, and their attacking player's not that good. Daniel Sturridge with the goal. It was kind of a lucky goal, honestly. So, I mean, I don't know what to say about this team other than this team shows Premier League potential. We just beat Liverpool. We beat Sunderland. I mean, we can play with these. We can play with the big boys. So we're looking good. EFL Cup Quarterfinal victory. The Wolves advanced to the semi-finals on penalties after a 1-1 draw with Liverpool at Molineux. Nice. All right, so I guess that's it. No need to... I'll send the assistant there. I don't know what else to say for the rest of this video. This video's probably gone on far too long. Anyway, but let's take a look at the schedule, see what's up next. I mean, I guess maybe we'll continue this EFL Cup run. So we'll come back for the semifinals here against the winner of Arsenal and West Ham. And then we'll show the finals if we make it that far. But other than that, we'll just keep on trucking through this season and try to get promoted. So until that happens, and until next time, please like the video. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the year in order to get an actual URL from YouTube. That's kind of my goal. So, yeah, that's it. Until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.